They say you can smell him before you see him. I never believed that. Until I did. I was 19 when I took the summer job with the Forestry Service out in Green Hollow. A remote stretch of forest deep in the Pacific Northwest, no cell service, no roads, no rescue if things went sideways. They assigned me a fire watch tower, Tower 13, nearly an hour's hike from the ranger station and perched above miles of untouched wilderness. For the first few weeks it was peaceful. Deer, owls, even the occasional black bear. The quiet kind of solitude people pay money to find. But then, things started to feel off. It began with sounds at night. Heavy footsteps in the underbrush, too slow to be a deer, too big to be human. I figured it was a bear, maybe even a moose, but the sound wasn't random. It circled the tower. Deliberate, measured. I radioed it in, but they said the heat was drawing animals farther into human territory. Nothing to worry about, right? That was before I found the first offering. One morning, just after sunrise, I opened the trapdoor to descend the ladder and nearly stepped on it. A pile of dead birds. 12 or 13 arranged in a perfect spiral. No blood, no visible wounds, just dead eyes open, feathers ruffled like they'd died scared. I cleaned it up, told myself maybe a fox did it, maybe a prank by some bored ranger, but I didn't radio it in. Something about it felt private, like I wasn't supposed to see it. Then came the smell. Rotting meat and wet fur, like something long dead had crawled out of the soil. It would come and go, strongest at night, strongest when I was alone. The third week, I woke up to find handprints on the glass outside the tower window. Not hands exactly, more like human hands that had been stretched and warped. Fingers too long, skin cracked like tree bark. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. In the morning, they were gone. The breaking point came July 23rd. I remember the date because of the notebook. I found it near the base of the tower, wrapped in waxed canvas. Pages soaked with mold and water damage, but I could still read most of it. The writing was from someone named Caleb Thatcher, dated 1979. He had been assigned to Tower 13, same as me. And he'd seen things too. Heard the footsteps, smelled the rot. And then he wrote this. He watches from the trees. He is not an animal. He is not a man. He is the in-between, the leftover. You can't run. If he chooses you, it's done. Leave an offering, or he will leave one for you. Caleb's final entry was scrawled across half the page like he'd written it in a panic. He's standing beneath the tower. I can smell him. God help me, he knows I can see him. That was the last page. I didn't sleep that night. I sat on the floor with my back to the wall. Flashlight in one hand, flare in the other. Around 2:14 a.m., the radio crackled. Loud and sharp, like someone had keyed the mic too close to their mouth. Then static, then a voice. Tower 13, we see you. I grabbed the radio. Who is this? Silence. Don't move. He sees you too. I threw the radio. That's when I heard it, a low, gurgling breath from beneath the trapdoor. I didn't look, I couldn't, but I felt it. The heavy presence, like something ancient and angry, was staring up through the floorboards. And then, it was gone. At dawn, I packed what I could and hiked out. I told the rangers a bear had gotten too close, that I didn't feel safe. They didn't argue. They probably knew. They didn't ask about the notebook either, even though I left it on the tower desk, open to that last page. 2 years later, I looked up Caleb Thatcher. There's no record of him. No death certificate, no employment history. Tower 13, I later found out, was supposedly decommissioned in 1981, collapsing in a windstorm. I don't know what I stayed in. I don't know what I saw. But sometimes, late at night, I still smell that stink, wet fur and rot. And I remember the way those birds were laid out. Like a message, like a warning, like a promise. They say you can smell him before you see him. But if you see him, it's already too late.